यूपीएससी में प्रीलिम्स और मेंस में न्यूज़पेपर को आप कैसे 3 मिनट में यूज कर सकते हैं देखते हैं। बिफोर वी मूव फर्दर, द इंपॉर्टेंट कीवर्ड्स, फैक्ट्स एंड केस स्टडीज फ्रॉम दिस न्यूज़पेपर, आप इसको एंड में स्क्रीनशॉट ले सकते हो। DAE न्यूक्लियर पाइवट लाइट वाटर पुश टू टॉप ग्लोबल मार्केट रिटेन heavy water edge. This article is important for both prelims and mains. From prelims point of view, you should know the Shanti Bill, which is for nuclear sector to attack more private sector in this sector. And from mains point of view, you can use this example in the energy sector. PM meets UAE President, Defense LNG 200 billion trade target on the table. This article is important for GS2. If the question comes on bilateral relations within the country, you can use this example that the two leaders formed up upon agreement, signed a 200 billion trade target cooperation on AI partnership, small nuclear reactors, supercomputing, etc. Moving forward, for weed heat forms, science is surest antidote. This article is important for both prelims and mains. For mains point of view, you should know that the genetic modification happen in the agriculture sector. You can use this example in GS3. And from prelims point of view, you should know the GM modification crops and the organization which is responsible for the approval, GESE, and the crops like ALS, GIN, CP4, EPSPS for mustard. Moving forward, US midterms could be bellwether for next 3 years of Trump 2.0. This article is important for GS1, 2, even in 4. You can use this example in GS4 as recent Iran protest led to killed of 5,000 people. And in GS2 and GS1, if the question comes from globalization or even deglobalization, which is already been asked in PIQ, you can use this example that recent US withdrawal from 66 international organizations, including 31 UN affiliated like UNFCCC, IPCC, UN Human Rights, UNESCO, etc. Moving forward, RBI strengthen priority sector lending oversight. This article is important for prelims as the concept in this article is asked multiple times in UPSC like CRR, SLR, or private sector lending for agriculture. You should know these topics as UPSC continuously asking from this. Moving forward, China population fall again as birth drops to lowest rate since 1949 revolution. This article is again important for GS1 if the question comes on demography, which has already been asked in PYQs multiple times. You should know that the recent China's demographic pressure led to newborn of new babies born was just 7.92 million in 2025, a decline of 1.62 million of 17%. Which shows that the China's population is declining significantly, and in counter to that, government also has some incentives with other attempts to mold behavior to. Government has also started taxing condoms. China removed contraceptives including condom from value added tax, etc. Moving forward, what US annexation of Greenland could mean for NATO Russia. This article is important for GS2 even in prelims if the question comes on NATO, new countries which are joining NATO, and in GS2 you should know these NATO functioning is aspects as the UPSC has already asked in PYQ. You should know that it is the organization formed by 12 nations in 1949 to counter the security threat posed by Soviet Union during Cold War, and now it has 32 members. The premises that an attack on any one country rank must be considered an attack on all the members. That's your UPSC ready news for today. Stay consistent, stay advanced. Tomorrow's news. All the very best.